Then there's the prize for the most vulgar graffiti spray painted on a storefront, extra points for size. There's still time to sign up for the games, but if you want to participate, expect fierce competition. Unlike the actual Olympics, there will be absolutely no drug testing of any kind, and we can promise you that. So what other events should the Chopistani people include in their first games? For that, we turn to author and columnist Mark Steyn. Mark, it's great to see you. I assume you'll be competing in Chop.
Well, I will certainly be following it, Tucker. You referenced the dope testing. That's not actually going too well at the moment. After a couple of weeks of living out on the streets of Chop, many of the top Chopistani performers are in a bit of a bind because traces of urine have been found in their drug samples. So that's actually a bit of a problem for them
gross,
right now.
Say.
Mitt Romney, who, as you know, is, I believe, the first U.S. ambassador to the Chopistani people. He really fought hard for that job. And as you know, he ran the Winter Olympics. He's actually managed to import a couple of the top Winter Olympic sports into the Chop Summer Games. For example, we got the two-man luge. There's a bit of a difference. The guy on the bottom is one of the Chop residents, but the guy on top is actually a statue of Christopher Columbus that they've toppled. And so far in the preliminary rounds, I believe it's the Richmond, Virginia Christopher Columbus statue that is in the lead. The Boston Christopher Columbus statue is close behind, but there's some technical dispute with the judges because that guy had his head decapitated, and it's not clear whether a headless Christopher Columbus is actually eligible for the two-man luge. Mitt is also personally going to be judging the ice dancing. This is where members, Chopistani citizens who were formerly undocumented Americans, they put on the spangly bolero jacket and they dance around ICE agents. And oddly enough, they all skate, even though they were scheduled for deportation. So a lot of interesting new sports at the Chop Summer Games.
I will see
Mitt,
you.
By the way, he will be. Yeah, Mitt is actually personally going to bring the Olympic torch from the nearest flaming Wendy's. It's been carried by Mitt running Wendy's to Wendy's to Wendy's, one flaming Wendy's to another across the globe until it finally arrives in the Chop Olympic Stadium.
The torch having been rolled by Ziggy Marley. It's going to be like 3 feet long.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mark Steyn, great to see you tonight. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks a lot, Tucker.